Hi there, my name is Lynn Ismael. I'm a home gardener in gardening zone 6A/5B, depending on how cold our winter gets. I live in southwestern Ontario, and 2022 has been my first full year as a gardener. And it was last year that I realized the benefits of gardening in terms of my mental health and in terms of helping the environment provide habitat for the insects that need them. Now, I've already done a 3-part series on seed hauls last year, 2 months ago, 1 month ago, and I couldn't help myself but order more. This time around, it's a little bit overexposed. It's from Chiltern Seeds. Don't know if you can see that. Chiltern Seeds from the UK. I've ordered from them before. I think I placed my order December 6th, and I got this a month later. Yeah, right after New Year. So we're giving you another seed haul. Ooh, why did I do that? Alright, what's this big, oh, it's just my invoice. Nice. What is this? Cultivation leaflet? Oh, I didn't receive this one last time. It's got all it's got different instructions on how to sow seeds depending on what type of seeds they are. They sent me a cultivation leaflet. So basically, it's a little sheet about everything you need to know about seed sowing. And yeah, they have recommended time based on, well, this is from the UK, so it probably doesn't apply for me here. But I think that's nice to have them write down the time of the year where you can sow a hardy annual or half hardy annuals. That's pretty cool. And some information too about stratification, watering. Awesome. What I like about Chiltern Seeds is that they're like Gelito in Germany, but they have cut flowers and annuals to choose from too. I like the information that they provide. They classify whether the seed is a hardy annual or a half hardy annual or a tender annual, just so I can decide when to sow my seeds. Although they do, like I mentioned, they do have their own recommendations. They live in the UK and I live in Canada, so the timing might not be appropriate for me, but it's a good guide. It's a good guide for me to make some smart decisions based on what I'm sowing. I like the information that they provide. They classify whether the seed is a hardy annual or a half hardy annual or a tender annual, just so I can decide when to sow my seeds. Although they do, like I mentioned, they do have their own recommendations. They live in the UK and I live in Canada, so the timing might not be appropriate for me, but it's a good guide. It's a good guide for me to make some smart decisions based on what I'm sowing. So this is what their seed packets look like. So pretty simple. The name, Chiltern Seeds, the scientific name, common name, a color, which helps, and I don't know what 36F stand for. Oh, I guess that's just a code, because everything else has random numbers there. But it's just like Johnny selected seeds, but Johnny's has more detail. let's see. Parker's variety. For example, Parker's variety. I'll read it to you. Sow indoors. Surface sow onto moist, well-drained seed compost. Cover with sprinkling of soil. Propagate or place somewhere warm, 15 to 20 degrees. Water from the base or dry only. Keep moist but not wet. Germination takes 5 to 10 days. When seedlings have 2 true leaves, break out to 8 cm pots and grow on. Acclimatize and plant out once danger of frost has passed with 100 cm spacing. Over winter autumn sowings in a frost-free area. So I think that's enough detail. That's enough detail for anybody to follow. So I do like that. It's sweet and simple. So let's go with the types of seeds that I got this time around. Parker's variety, Achillea filipendula. It's a type of yarrow. Now I know already I got cloth of gold already, and apparently according to Royal Horticultural Society, Parker's variety is different. So me and my curious mind wants to know if there really is a difference. So I got another yellow yarrow. Yellow yarrow. Next is Callistyphus chinensis, which is Matsumoto series. It's the Matsumoto Rose Aster. I got this because I want to try asters this year. Asters bloom late in the summer, early fall. So it'll be nice to combine it with dahlias, I think. And unlike dahlias, they last longer in the vase. So if I can concentrate on blooms that I don't have to dig up afterwards, dig up and store, although they're really pretty. I love my dahlias, but they're just a lot of work. Next seed is from the Lady Coral series, another aster, and this is Lady Coral Salmon. Not that I need another apricot color aster. I already have King's Apricot Aster, but this is from the Lady Coral series, so I want to see what they look like, and then I can decide later on which ones I like better, and then grow those from then on. Next, Emberboa muscata, graciosa variety. It's also called Sweet Sultan. I grew one plant from my winter sowing last year with the Sweet Sultan, and I really like how it's I think it's similar to Bachelor's Button, but I really like how if I can find a picture from last year, I'll put it down there. But I really like how airy, like a pom-pom. I really like how airy it is, and I've never seen a flower with that vibrant color and that texture before. That seed from last year was from a mix, so I'm not sure if Graciosa will have the same type of purple. In the picture, it's more like pink, but who knows? Maybe I'll get lucky. I got a Dianthus barbatus or Barbados. It's summertime salmon. It's a sweet William, and they've classified as hardy, half-hardy, annual, perennial. Now in my zone, I think they're perennials. But when I look into some other books, sometimes they describe it as biennial. So I guess it just depends on the variety. But I'll try to sow them for early spring planting. And then if I like what they look like, I'll plant more for fall planting so that they can overwinter for next spring. Fern leaf lavender. Something that's drought tolerant. And I like lavenders. Rabbits tend to stay away from them. And bees love them too. Oh, I got two types of flax. This one's quite big. Well, not big. Well, thick. You hear that? Yeah. No. Just trust me. There's a lot of seeds there. Does it say how many seeds? in here? No. But this is common flaxseed, and this is flowery flax. Linum grandiflorum variation rubrum. So this is the red one, and this is the common blue one. This you have to direct seed, and apparently it's a little bit toxic to rabbits or other animals that eat it. So, I mean, I'm gonna be careful with my dog, but I just want something pretty that rabbits won't eat in a little landscape outside of my fenced area. That's why I got them. And I was just curious what the red one, how the red one would perform, or how the red one looks like. I got a wild type of wildflower, Dalea purpurea. It's called purple prairie clover, and it's a perennial. It grows naturally here in North America. I tried to winter sow it last year, but I think I used the wrong soil, so that's why they didn't germinate. But according to this, they should be able to germinate in room temperature. That you don't need stratification. So wish me luck. Tweedia, heaven born. Wow, heaven born. Okay, I already got Tweedia from Baker's Creek Hall, from my Baker's Creek Hall, but this one is supposed to have been bred. Well, at least this variety is supposed to be this variety is supposed to have been bred for cut flowers. So I'm going to grow them both and see which one I like better. And I think the last one is oregano. Oregano vulgare, which is probably just, I think it's just wild or common oregano, which is probably just marjoram or something that looks like marjoram. I like to use, well, last year I discovered that the marjoram looks nice in bouquets. I mean, it's just a filler, but the scent is pleasant to me anyway. So if I can grow more of them, that would be wonderful. They're drought resistant and rabbit resistant, so it should be a winner in my garden if these germinate. So there you go. That's another seed haul for you. If you're a Canadian and if you're interested in finding out what it's like to order seeds from a different country, I should have the videos linked down below of my seed haul from a month ago, and I pretty much ordered from ones that I know of. If you have a seed company in mind that I haven't ordered from yet, drop it down below and I can check them out and I can be your guinea pig. So until then, thanks for watching to the very end and have a great day.